Married taxpayers filing jointly, be aware. If you make a balance due payment online, you may run into issues if you're not aware of a certain unofficial IRS rule. This is a true story, and I was inspired to talk about this because of an article by Accounting Today. So you want to avoid this costly mistake if you want to ensure that your payments are processed properly to your account. Don't let an avoidable mistake hold up your payment and cause unnecessary stress or wasted time. Hi, I'm Noel Lorenzana, your friendly neighborhood accountant. Here's the scenario. Let's say that you receive a balance due notice like this one. Now let's say that you're a married filing jointly couple, and let's say this is how you file your tax returns. Now let's say Jane goes online to make payments at the IRS website. Seems straightforward enough, right? Well, not so fast. For some strange reason, they receive a second notice that their payment hasn't been made, and the amount has even gone up because of additional penalties and interest. Why is this happening, people often ask. It's actually quite common. If this happens to you, the only way to correct it is by contacting the IRS to have it fixed. Here's the problem. If you want the payment credited properly to your married filing jointly account, you need to use the Social Security number of the primary taxpayer when you're making the payment. If you don't, this often leads to the payment not being credited correctly to your joint account. In this age of modern technology, it really doesn't make any sense. Just be aware of this flaw or feature with the IRS system. It's something to watch out for. But get this, the IRS is fully aware of the problem. They released a statement acknowledging that some payments made by taxpayers filing jointly have not been correctly applied to their accounts, resulting in incorrect balance due notices being issued, CP14 notices to be specific. According to the IRS, the agency is aware of this issue and addressed it in a statement on July 22, 2022. If you're a married filing jointly taxpayer who has received one of these erroneous notices, be aware that the IRS is working to resolve the issue. So just know that for married couples, the primary taxpayer is the name that is shown first on the tax return, as shown here. The secondary taxpayer or spouse is the name that appears second. It really doesn't matter who's the primary taxpayer and who's the spouse. Just be sure to stay consistent with whatever order you've chosen and keep filing it the same way. The same applies for estimated tax payments. You want to make those payments in the name of the Social Security number of the primary taxpayer. That is, if you want the payment to be applied correctly. It's interesting as to why this happens. The IRS is a large organization and has a complex IT infrastructure. The agency has old computer systems and they probably aren't able to program it properly. I've personally seen this issue happen often, including with deceased taxpayers filing a final tax return. If this happens to you, your best bet is to call the IRS at their phone number at 1-800-829-1040 and clear up the confusion. As long as you get through, it's a fairly quick matter. Check out my video here where I show you how to easily navigate the IRS phone maze, or this video here where I show a shortcut how to hack through the IRS phone maze. If you found the video helpful, please do me a favor, give it a like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this one. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.